Christina.
I'm Gina.
I'm Christina,
and we're the Gorgeous Geeks.
And today we're here to talk about a question that was asked of our viewers on Facebook.
Yes.
And the question was...
The question was, which version of the Joker do you prefer, Jack Nicholson or Heath Ledger?
That's a trick question because it's obviously Mark Hamill.
You know what? So many people said Mark Hamill on there. There's quite a few people that said Mark Hamill is their favorite, which is interesting.
I'm sorry, Mark Hamill. To me, in my mind, it's like I like there's a movie once, but it's like Mark Hamill only. It's like I can't like the Red Hood. I know everyone said you need to watch it. It's like, but it's not Mark Hamill. Like,
yeah, if Kevin Conroy isn't playing Batman and doing the voice of Batman, and Mark Hamill isn't doing the voice of Joker, like it's really hard for me to get into it because it's just like that's Batman, that's Joker in my mind because I just.
But Jack was Joker before Mark.
Well, I would say Jack kind of paved the way for Mark. I would think so, but actually, Mark Hamill said that he got the voice of Joker by mixing Jerry Lewis with Hannibal Lecter, and that's how he came across the voice of Joker. Like I still kind of tripped.
I mean, Mark Hamill is fantastic.
Awesome.
But
there is no but. Okay, I understand the question, but the question was wrong. How can you have an answer when the question was wrong?
Well, the fans chose Heath.
Heath won by 2 votes.
Yeah. Well, and I think Heath Ledger was he had so much lived up to. Everybody was just like, why would you choose Heath Ledger as Joker? Like everybody was like, this weird. And people were like, no, he's a great actor. You give him a try. And blah 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 blah. And so but he was a more sadistic and scary kind of Joker. Like he made to me Joker more realistic.
But see, the thing about the Joker is that he's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, some people found Heath Ledger funny.
I didn't find Heath Ledger funny at all.
He was funny. He was trying to blow up the...
Especially with how dark and people twisted were. I mean, people, like, he was trying to blow up, he kept, people thought that was funny, but...
yeah, Angelina thought that was funny.
And when he's, like, where you take my wife and where she looked up and sit up and the car exploded. I mean, people thought that was funny. But, I disagree with, I don't know, Jack Nicholson, how can you say... Obviously, there was a quirkiness to that Batman film, but I mean, someone who you shake their hand and you're electrocuted to death. How is that not dark and sadistic?
It is dark and sadistic
and scary.
Right. But yeah,
Jack
he was funny though.
He had the humor and it was funny. And that's the thing about Joker. Joker does something. There is nothing that gets you more comfortable than laughing. Like they get to say, laughing at something can set you completely at ease.
I mean, that's the thing. All these villains, it's like, why would you team up with the Joker? Like, seriously, why would you? But anyway, when people team up with the Joker, it's like, I'm just with this fool. And then he can do something to screw everybody over, and then Joker will be the one that Batman and Superman have to take down.
Right. Right. That's the thing about the Joker. The Joker is like people underestimate the Joker. You knew that, and that's the thing about his appeal. That's the thing that makes him kind of scary.
Well, I think
scarier than he.
And in that sense, like when you saw Heath Ledger, like he looked so insane. It was like this dude is a serial killer.
Right.
You saw Jack Nicholson. It's like you just like a kid's party, and so that the underestimating factor, I think, was more so for Jack,
right?
For that, like I do not want to be in the elevator with this guy. Was Heath Ledger.
I think the thing, not knocking Heath Ledger or anything like that, or Dark Knight was such a great film, and I think people are going to just hold that up on a mantle, And the first Batman is classic, but what's written better, it's going to be that one. Mm-hmm. However, I don't know how you can say that Jack Nicholson's Joker wasn't more accurate or Joker.
Right. No, it totally was. Like I can't see like who's more likely to squirt acid out of a flower. It's Jack.
I was so T.O. There's no like laughing, smiles. He could have cut people's faces and left smiles. That would have been really gross, but it would have made me a little happier. Because I'm like, they have to do something with the face. This, the Joker smile.
Right.
And he kept talking about scars or whatever, and he kept carrying that knife everywhere.
Right.
Like
are you gonna cut somebody with the knife?
I thought, like, when I saw gas at the bank, I'm like, ooh, it's about to happen. It didn't happen, and I just wish it would have been translated some kind of way.
I'm really.
He could have paid it.
She's
I
gonna,
saw it
she's
on
gonna
someone's
stab
face,
me.
okay?
She's gonna stab me.
I'm not gonna
I
stab you.
just wish they would have cut somebody's face.
It didn't have to even be that. I just
But
wish
that's like essential Joker, though.
it is
It
such a
is.
Joker, and
That's
they
a-
should
that's
have
a
incorporated
essential
some
Joker.
kind of
Laughing gas.
way.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Love that Joker.
Yeah.
I love that Joker.
You know, but like that whole
Chemical
like,
X.
right? Like this town needs an enema. I mean, that was hilarious.
Yeah, like of course, you know, like people have said that Heath Ledger best adaptation.
No.
Actually, it's
No,
not.
no.
You know,
Jack
comic
did-
books and how they write the Joker and how they've been writing the Joker. It was Jack Nicholson.
Right.
All the way. Like Heath Ledger was his own thing, and I think he played that absolutely brilliant.
Right.
But my favorite Joker person will always be Mark Hamill, even though that wasn't part of the question.
Yeah.
Was anybody said anything like really interesting?
This is one comment that I did like. It was by Mr. Matthew Peters, and he said, "Oof," he said, "that's like choosing a favorite kid. I'll take Nicholson simply because he had more of an uphill battle getting us to believe. Plus, Prince soundtrack is always a win."
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty good point. Good job, Matthew.
Yes.
But anyways, tell us what you think. And this isn't going to be the last Facebook question we're going to do. And next time Gina posts another one, or I post another one, or Christina posts another one on our Facebook page. And just follow our questions, and post your comments on there. And then we might end up mentioning your comment on one of our other videos. Anyways, I'm Katrina.
I'm Gina.
I'm Christina, and
And
we're the Gorgeous Geeks.
Okay, that was actually good. That was like 9 minutes.